Back then, demographics weren't very good, and so I went to Harrison, and they have an airport there. I rented a plane. There were 3 rinks for sale, and so I said, we're going to go, and I'll tell you where to go, and you fly in a circle and just keep getting bigger, and I'll tell you when to stop. And we did that at all 3, and when we got done, I go, there's only one I can buy, that's this one. And that's what I did. It was a very nice community. Literally, we came from a town, Salina, Ohio, 100 miles north of here. And we came down, we drove around everywhere, counted the schools, counted the churches, watched the traffic pattern. It was a very nice community. And one of the things that always, when we were down here in Salina, if you were waiting at a street to get on to the main street, nobody would let you in. I come down here and right away somebody let somebody in. I go, whoa, this is a nice town. This is okay, we can do this. So yeah, it was nice.
When I was young, growing up in Salina, I was the one that didn't want to be in the roller rink at all. And then it was funny, as soon as I moved down here, I knew it right away. And I don't know, I may have had something. The big city, you know, it was exciting.
And it was very difficult the first 3 years, and then things started to come together, and you just kept doing things consistently and tried to take care of the customer always first. Our job here on earth is to serve others, not ourselves. So I always used that as what I did. And my wife, she taught skating, and that helped some. And so we had those people in here doing artistic skating. And when we bought this, disco ended about the time we bought this. So most of it was disco skating and that kind of stuff.
First time I came down, I looked at it and thought, wow, look how big this place is. And we walked in, I was like, ooh, it's a little rough. So a lot of work, a lot of painting, a lot of cleaning, you know. It's hard to believe it's been that long ago.
It was a challenge, to say the least. It took a lot of work. I mean, we repainted the building, put in new carpet, put in new ceiling lighting. We just did a ton of things for years. And probably the one thing that sparked it all, I was driving down 275 and I was listening to 700, and they were talking about Kings Island, and they said, if we don't, Kings Island doesn't change every 3 years, their crowd goes down. I went, wow, I'm in the entertainment business. I have to change every 3 years. So we started doing that.
You know, we're always looking for the family, and kids today want more to do. You know, just skating around in a circle, not what it was in 1980. So now we see with all of the attractions and the arcade, they'll bounce from the skating floor to the climbing walls, back to the skating floor. Now we're gonna go play laser tag. So it's fun to watch the kids just run from one attraction to another. It worked out well. We kind of had a plan and had help putting it together, and it came out really just how we had hoped. Something people might not know is, you know, it's all a family. You know, it's been my mom, my dad, myself. My sisters worked in the roller rink. My nephew, my sons. My oldest son, who's Colerain Township officer. Eric, my nephew, is right behind me, and his mom and dad worked here also. So it's been the whole family.
I lived in the skating rink when I was a kid. And then I asked my dad for some money, and he said, go get a job. And I was 10. So he said, go talk to your grandpa and get a job. So I came in and worked the stuff shop. It was a lot of fun. It was interesting. You got to talk to almost every single person. So selling toys to little kids. But you get to see all the fun that they had the whole time they were here, which is the most important part.
It's definitely the fun, you know. I love being able to come in every day and see the kids have a great time, see the parents have a good time, watch the parents, watch their kids have a good time. Those things are very important to me, and I'm lucky that that's the job that I have. I mean, right after we opened back up from COVID, that was huge. It was kind of unbelievable, the crowds we were getting directly after COVID. You know, it was a scary time. We went, I don't know, like 6 months, does that sound about right, without being open. And as soon as we opened the doors, I mean, it was flooded. There's people that come in from all over the place. Obviously, a lot of people from Colerain, but we work very closely with a lot of the schools in Cincinnati. And one of the things that I've been doing lately since I've come back is I go to the schools and I hand out flyers, I hand out free passes, I do just a lot of things with the schools, very directly with the schools. And you know, I always hit the buzzer and I always say, yeah, my name's Garrett, I'm with the place. And they're like, oh, come in, come in. And to just know that we have that reputation and to know that the schools are that excited for us or for their event, you know, that gives me an incredible sense of community.
All the people we meet, we've met so many good people through the years. We're lucky.
It's a very good place for children to come to get exercise, entertainment, and socialize with other children. I think that is just have fun and walk out tired. And it builds a strong body. I think it builds a nice, strong mind, and I think it's really good entertainment.